A possible general elections this summer, reassigning a cabinet minister, COVID-19 concerns. These were all addressed by Prime Minister Andrew Holness in an exclusive interview with the RJR Gleaner Group this morning. In an in-studio interview with RJR's hotline host, Emily Shields, Mr. Holness gave details on the issues. In the shortest of notice, Prime Minister Andrew Holness came to the Radio Jamaica studio on Lyndhurst Road on Friday. For hotline host Emily Shields, this could be indicative of an upcoming election.
I've always known that elections are around the corner.
No.
What else could cause you to come into my studio, surprise me like this, Prime Minister?
However, another serious matter, the recent reassignment of a minister, soon took the spotlight. Daryl Vaz is minister with a portfolio in the Economic Growth and Job Creation Ministry. He attempted to lease 7 acres of land in the Hollywell area of the Blue Mountains for 25 years at $120,000 per annum. He subsequently withdrew the application following concerns about the move to build a cabin in a protected area.
But you're saying that your reshuffling has nothing to do with the Hollywell bid, which people believe it was a bad error of judgment on his part to have made an application for land under his portfolio?
As Prime Minister, I have to look at all matters, all considerations. I think the issue, as Minister Vaz has agreed, was poor judgment. He has said that he did not look at the perspectives that were subsequently brought to his attention. And he understands and acknowledges that maybe it is best that he's refocused.
Mr. Vaz has since been reassigned to the Housing and Water Ministry. Mr. Holness says with no minister overseeing that ministry, as Pernell Charles Jr. had left to go into representational politics, Mr. Vaz was already being eyed for that position.
Even before the Hollywell situation, I had tasked Minister Vaz to deal with, one, a special water task force to get trucked water to communities. I tasked him to deal with the BPO situation under the special economic zones, and I had tasked him to mobilize the construction sector to restart their work and building activities. So he was actually playing a role and did very well in that area.
There have been mixed reactions to the government's handling of the COVID-19 pandemic. The government recently reopened the ports, including to visitors from the United States. Many have questioned this decision. But with arrangements to bring Jamaicans back home during the pandemic, the Prime Minister says the decision to restart the tourism industry and the economy was the next consideration. But with the numbers of confirmed COVID-19 cases now climbing, what's next?
Well, we have always said, we have set a tripwire, we have set a threshold, that if we pass that threshold, we want to bring in 10,000 people by June 30th, and we expect that 2.5% or lower will be tested positive. We can manage 2.5% in terms of people who will have to quarantine in state facility, who may require medical care and attention, and all the other resources that go into containing. Above that, we would have to shut down and rethink.
As for a possible general election in August,
I'm surprised. Everybody's telling me the date.
Put up your shoes, let me see which shoes you have on.
You notice I made sure to come.
What clocks?
This is a clock, but not the regular one.
It's not the regular, so this
and
is
it's
not
not
the
green.